Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Now, this lesson I'm doing here is just showing that, the 12 tribes of Israel, alright, the ones who are called today the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and the ones that are scattered on the four corners of the earth that look like the other nations, alright, you all are Hebrew Israelites. Okay, now if you take a look at this, alright, you will see where Judah, Benjamin, Levi, so forth. Alright, you see the Negroes, the West Indians, the Haitians, Dominicans, and so forth. It goes on. Alright, so if it is you are part of this, alright, just know that you are a Hebrew Israelite. Alright, it have many Hebrew Israelites out there right now, believe that they are not Hebrew Israelites. They believe they are so-called black. They believe that they are so-called white people. Alright, they believe that they are Trinidadians, Americans, They believe they are Jamaicans, Spanish, Venezuelans, Cubans, Mexicans. They believe they are these different things, but the scriptures say we will be called by words and proverbs. Alright, now this lesson won't be too long, it's just a short lesson. Alright, now let's go to the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 22. Alright, and this is I think this is Paul here speaking. Alright, it says here, are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Alright, and what people fail to realize, is that the scriptures, are written by the men of the Lord, alright, Paul, Peter, John, so forth, alright, we know them, the names, alright, these people are who? Israelites, alright, they are Israelites, that is their heritage, alright. Now when it comes to these 2/3 of Israel now, they believe they don't believe that they are Hebrew Israelites, although they're going through these different troubles, because the scripture, if it is a read the scriptures will basically tell you, and describe the things that, the things that you have been going through is, it's showing you that you are a Hebrew Israelite, alright. Who's the ones that ruling today? Not us. We not ruling today. Alright? The ones that ruling today is the wicked. Alright? As the scripture say, when the wicked is an authority, the people mourn. So Israel is not ruling today. That we are not in the kingdom today. If these things are taking place, we are not in the kingdom as yet. Alright? We soon to be, Lord willing. Alright? And when I say soon, very soon. Because plenty, a lot of people out there, they think that they have another 10 years, another 15, another 25 years, 85 years again until the Lord return. But no, the Lord is coming back very soon. Alright? So as the scriptures say here, let me read it over. 2 Corinthians 11 and verse 22. It says, are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? so am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Alright? So this is showing that, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Alright? The nation here. Alright? Judah, Benjamin, so forth. Go straight down to Issachar. Alright? We are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites today. And many of y'all, they don't want to basically believe that. Some earlier, because even in my family house, in my household here, they don't even, I tell them they're Hebrew Israelites, I talk to them time and time again, and they are the, your family members is be the worst to basically hear the word, to follow, to understand, they look at you strange. Alright, they look at you like, something wrong with you. When there's really something wrong with them, because, you're trying to enlighten them. But as the scripture says, many are called and just few are chosen. The Lord is only coming to take what? How it go again, boy? 2 from a family and 1 from a city. Just roughly paraphrasing. Alright? The Lord is just guarding up that. So a whole city, just one person in that whole city could be an elect. Alright? That is just how dread it is. Alright? And people tend not to understand that. Alright? They tend to follow the doctrine of devils. They tend to follow the Christianity way. The Christianity way will teach you that, everyone can be saved. They follow John 3:16, But John 3:16 is telling you that those people are, everybody in the whole world are going to be saved. If everybody in the whole world going to be saved, who are they going to be saved from? Ask yourself that. Who are they going to be saved from? They gotta have an enemy. Alright? And the enemies, well, I have the I don't have the list right now of the enemies, but we know one of them, the top one of them is the so-called white man. Esau Edom is so-called white man. Alright, starting with the top banking families, the elites. Alright, then it have Moab, which is the Chinese, and so forth. Alright, it have the Elams. But we try to enlighten our people, but our people just refuse to turn back to the Lord. They rather stay in the stiff-necked ways. Alright? They rather follow the ways of the devil. This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 29. It says, "If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very, very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations." You realize it said nations. Alright? These nations is what? All these heathen nations. The Lord created what? 18 nations. Alright? The top nation is Israel. Yasharallah. Alright? That is the top nation. Yasharallah, which is Israel. Alright? The other 70 nations is the other heathen nations. The Lord scatters us among all these other nations. Alright? So when He scatters us all around these other nations, we start learning the ways of these nations. Alright? And the top banking families, the elites of today, what they did? They call us Negroes, they call us West Indians, Haitians, Cubans, and so forth. Alright? Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, alright? The list goes on and on. These are the names that they call us. So these people, our people believe that, they are not Israelites. They believe that they are these different bywords. Alright? And these proverbs. That's why the scriptures say, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." Again, let's read Baruch 2 and 29. It says, if you will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. All right? So the Lord scattered us where? Around all these other nations. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. All right? And we're seeing that right now we have a few of them, starting to remember themselves. All right? But a lot of them, they still have that doubt. All right? They still have that doubt that they're not an Israelite. Some of them believe and they know that they are Israelite, but yet still they don't want to, they don't want to follow the ways of the Lord. Let me see if I could just read on a little bit. As I say, I don't want to make the video too long. Let's read verse 31. It says, and shall know that I am the Lord, their power. I will give them an heart, meaning a mind, and an ear to hear. All right? My sheep hear my voice. That's the scripture that does come to my mind there, My sheep hear my voice. So the Lord, so our people, the ones that the Lord, the ones that the Lord wants to wake up, they are going to hear the Lord's voice. All right? They are going to hear the Lord's voice. They are going to understand and know, well, this is their calling. And how they're going to hear that calling through the men of the Lord. Because the Lord speaks through his servants, the prophets. All right? It says here, verse 32, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, which we are still in our captivity, because if you pay attention, we still calling ourselves Negroes, West Indians, and Dominicans, and Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and so forth. Venezuelans and all these things. We still calling ourselves these things. All right? It says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. All right? The ones who calling upon the Lord's name and thinking upon the Lord's name today is the men of the Lord, the ones who are in this truth today. All right? Starting with the 144,000. All right? Lord willing, we be part of that hopefully elect number. All right? It says here, verse 32, and they shall praise, verse 33, and return from their stiff-neck ways, and turn from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. All right? So when you understand this truth and you understand, the importance of being in this truth, you're going to turn away from all those wicked ways. You're not going to follow in the nonsense of this world anymore. You're not going to call yourself a Trinidadian again. You're not going to call yourself a American, a so-called Venezuelan. You're not going to call yourself these names. All right? You're going to call yourself a Hebrew Israelite. All right? You're going to know that you are the Lord's people. All right? Let's get one more scripture and close it off. This is Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel, because when you read the scriptures, you realize you're always seeing Israel. They're always speaking about Israel. All right? They're always speaking about Israel in the Bible. All right? But yet still, our people again, they hard-headed. They refuse to understand. It says, Hosea 1 and 10, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. The sand of the sea is what? Many. All right? Which cannot be measured nor numbered. All right? So that's just to show you that when we get into the kingdom, Lord willing, all right, which is very soon, all right. The children of Israel, you know, we're going to be living forever. We're going to have an everlasting life, all right. All right, we're going to have an everlasting life. You know, we're not going to see death. These heathen nations that will be beneath us, they are going to see death. They're going to be in these same normal fleshy earthly bodies. You know, they're going to live until they get whatever age they reach, and you know, pass away and come back again and repeat themselves over and over and over. You know, but we as the people of the Lord, you know, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, we're going to be living forever and ever, you know, and that is the promise from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, but it's going to have levels. It's going to have the 144,000, the rest of the elect of the 1/3, and then the rest of Israel. You know, the 2/3 and the wicked jakes out there who, you know, doing wickedness today. You know, they're going to come back through the loins of the elect. All right, but they're going to live. They're going to see many years. All right. Now, let me continue again. Verse 10, it says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power." All right, so you are the sons of the living power. All right, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. So you have to understand, you have to know what time it is. All right, we in that time. All right, we in that time. It's time to wake up. It's high time to wake up out of sleep, as the scripture talk about. All right, so I will end it there. You know, just a quick little lesson. See how let me do. All right, so I will end it there. I like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Imad Bayan signing out. Kwam Rashala.